Dr. Bookert here with Mint Health. So, moms, grandmas, all you busy people out there, you definitely need to listen to this. We're going to go over a case from yesterday, a patient I'm super excited to be working with, as well as give some really great hints for how to take care of yourself when you are a busy mama. So, this lovely lady is 42. She's been my patient for a little bit while, but specifically she came in yesterday because she wants help getting her body back under control. She said she feels too busy to take care of herself. She has 3 kids, middle school to early high school age. She just recently started working again during the middle of the day, which she loves, but it really takes up extra time. And then after school activities keep her driving around for hours. And I think that we all know how that feels. Sometimes dads get to help out and sometimes they don't. For her, her husband is not able to help out with all of the driving around or school duty activities. Her biggest concern is her weight creep. She's only able to food prep on the weekends. She can't find time to work out. She used to work out some with walking. She really wants help because she's super unhappy about her body. She's had a history of insulin resistance and PCOS in the past. She's currently having her cycle, although it is kind of heavy, so we're going to be working on that as well. She had done some blood work with an online company and brought it in for me to review. What it was notable for was some elevated cholesterol, some low omega levels, some low zinc levels, low iron levels, and a few other markers that were pertinent. There hadn't been a specific insulin resistance test done to update where she's at with that, so we're certainly going to do that. She mentioned that she was wondering about using a GLP-1 to help her with her weight loss, but she didn't want to cheat. And I will say, 3 of the biggest mistakes that people make when they're thinking about GLP-1s is, number 1, to use them willy-nilly, without attention to proper strength training and maintaining their skeletal muscle, to use them without strict attention to required nutrition, again, to maintain protein and muscle, and use the right nutrition to address any other connected underlying health situation. And number 3, to dismiss them as a tool that shouldn't be used. So neither one of those frames of thinking are great, and we want to use them where appropriate. It's a great tool, but we want to do it in the right way with everything else added in that needs to be there. And then of course it's patient choice. I can work with or without them. It really comes down on how someone wants to go about it. So to start with, for this lovely patient, we decided to draw some more labs. We're working on our cycle. I'm not going to go into those details, but of course taking care of her GYN needs. We are going to really work on exercise as a start. This idea of exercise snacks is really important for busy moms, busy grandmas to stay active. So the American Heart Association, if your BMI is over 25, which is the vast majority of Americans, you are recommended to lose and then maintain your weight until it gets lower into this range. Easier said than done. The level of physical activity that's actually recommended to lose and then maintain weight is 60 to 90 minutes every single day. Almost no one is doing that, and it's something we can certainly work on, but where do we fit it in? Short sessions can add up to have a similar effect. So what we talked about, and I'm hoping will work for her, and we're going to keep reevaluating, is to start just taking a very brisk walk in the morning in the 20 to 30 minutes that she has between school duty and starting work, even if it's around circles in the parking lot, which I do that all the time when I'm on call and I can't leave the hospital grounds. I literally just walk in circles, but it is certainly better than not moving. And also using some short body weight HIIT sequences that I shared with her that can literally be done anywhere and require almost no space. And they don't even all have to be done at the same time. You can do 2 while you're waiting for a kid in the parking lot, and then you can do 2 more later. It's going to be a great start at getting both resistance and cardio work in and fitting it in. Now, you do have to be sweaty and be okay with that. And you have to be okay with losing kind of the sit and rest time. However, it's going to provide a lot of energy and going to be a great way to get going. She's also going to fill in a nutrition diary for me, and we're going to start with family nutrition, but we're going to base it on what she's already doing so that it's going to be more sustainable in a direction that her whole family can work together on. So I look forward to seeing her progress. I'm very confident that it's going to happen. I will also share some videos soon of these kinds of HIIT sequences that I like to use and are really easy for almost any busy mom to get going with.